Hey guys, Jerry here. How's it going? Hope you're having a great day. Today we're going to be talking about the compromise between running and building muscle. So let me get to a question, then I'll explain this a little bit more. Hey Yuri, if I run like 10 kilometers twice a week, does it make my muscles smaller? He says I train my biceps very often and I really want to know, does running make my muscles smaller? How does running affect my six-pack, chest, and other muscles? I know that running burns fat. I'm not even too sure what the question is, where he's going with the question, but basically I understand that. He wants to know if running is compromising his muscle mass. And let me start off by saying, very simply, yes it does. Now I'm going to get a little bit physiological for a second. What happens when you run is, well, I'm just going to give you one example. When you run, you actually lower your levels of testosterone. And testosterone is a precursor to muscle growth and muscle size and strength. So inherently, the more time you spend running, the lower you're going to lower your testosterone levels in your body, which is going to impair your ability to build muscle, okay, and strength. On the flip side, if you spend more of your time strength training and building muscle, you're going to boost your testosterone levels and obviously you're going to have an easier time to build muscle. Now for somebody like me, right, I'm an ectomorph. I'm thin, but I'm fit. I have a tough time building muscle, and if I really wanted to commit to doing so, it would really be like a full-time commitment, full-time job in terms of training and eating. Obviously that's not my goal, but if it were, I would have to, commit to that. If you're someone like me, it's going to take a lot of work. If you go for a run, for instance, I went for a run this morning, right, and automatically I can feel my arms getting smaller. I don't know if it's in my head or whatever it is, but that's just the way my body operates. Now, for someone like yourself, you might be more of a mesomorph who tends to put on muscle easier. In that case, running won't compromise your muscle mass as much. It still will, but not as much as somebody who's an ectomorph, who's thin, slim to begin with. If you're an endomorph, someone who tends to be a little bit more on the fat side, running might be helpful for burning fat, but again, it's not going to help you build muscle. So again, the thing you need to consider is you want to get your goals you want to prioritize your goals. Is the goal to run 10 kilometers or is your goal to build muscle? Right? Because a lot of times it's going to be tough to do both. And that's why if you want to build muscle, you can still throw in some interval cardio to help you burn fat, obviously, so you can see that muscle. But if the goal is to build muscle, you need to spend more time strength training for building muscle, right? 4 to 5 sets, 10 to 12 reps, limited rest, high volume, right? Lots of volume to really break down the muscles and cause them to grow. Now, what I've found as well is that, I don't run now as much as I used to, but around soccer season, it tends to be a bit more running. But what I find is, my running is that much better when I spend time strength training my lower body specifically. So when I'm doing things like squats, deadlifts, step-ups, lunges, my runs become that much more efficient and powerful because my legs are so much stronger. That's just me, but I also know that it's helped a lot of people, and from an injury prevention standpoint, strength training is huge. So again, if you want to build bigger muscles, I should say, you need to focus on doing that, right? Specificity is the name of the game. Think about it this way. How many Olympic sprinters are skinny, not muscular, there really aren't too many. All these look at the 100-meter sprinters, the 200-meter sprinters. These girls and guys are massive. They are like muscle-bound machines. And they have to be, because they need to drive a lot of strength and power over that 100 meters. If you compare them to a marathon runner, for instance, or even a 10K runner, right? Very slim, very, very skinny, but great at running that distance, right? Very different physical appearance, and that's because of the way they train. Sprinters spend most of their time doing full-out, high-intensity stuff over a short distance in time. They're sprinting for 10, 12 seconds most. Their recovery jogs, nice and easy, but they're not running for hours and hours and hours every single week. They're spending their time doing Olympic lifts and building strength and building their muscles, because the muscles are going to help them become more powerful on the track. Okay? So there you go, something to think about. And hope that's answered your question. Again, if you need more help with your workouts, you're a little bit more advanced, looking to build some muscle, burn some fat, check out our Fitter You Fitness program. New monthly workouts every single month. I'm on your headphones coaching you throughout. The website is fitteryoufitness.com right here. Check it out. You can actually get started for free for 30 days, so you can try it before you buy it. And hope to see you there.